Hey guys, and welcome to the Gaming Group 101. This is some Black Ops 2 gameplay. My first game after 3 days. I'm back from my school camp experience. That's right. It was pretty epic. Did some horse riding and all that. But this game here is a comeback after joining in late. Look at the score, 20 to 40. It's not even that high, but we come back and win, even though the other team trying to push and push and push. I get top score of the game and everything, and I go like 33 and 13, which is not the best score for a gameplay on a YouTube video, but for a warm-up game and a game that I brought for you after being like 3 hours on a bus and being super tired and not very up for a good video. This is what I got for you guys. But so on school camp, Avenger Pro on the way up to the place he vomited on the bus. That is number one of the highlights of school camp. And so we got up around 4:30 in the morning. So no one's going to be eating breakfast, or if you had, then it wasn't going to be very much. But Avenger hadn't eaten anything, and when he vomited next to me on the bus, not on me or anything luckily, but next to me, it looked like he just semened his pants or some shit, because the seat had like white spitty looking stuff. It just looked like spit or like semen all over his pants and on the bus seat. It was funny as. Luckily it didn't smell, and yeah, and lucky it didn't get all over me. So that was like, yeah, the first funny part of school camp thing. And what we'd done was horse riding, and I'd never done that before. I thought they were going to do, like I said, which was just hold the beginners on the horse while they just move them around, but luckily they didn't. They actually let us ride the horses, but every single person was only allowed to walk. So even though it was my first time on a horse, a horse walking is the slowest, most boring thing. Riding a walking horse is the slowest, most boring thing you could ever do. It's like boring as. I was just like, oh my god, how boring is this? And then, yeah. And then abseiling was the best part of the whole trip. Even though it was only a 10-meter wall, so not very high, but you had to climb up there yourself, like a rock wall type thing, and then abseil back down. But yeah, that is the best. The second best is low ropes. And one of my friends, even on the first part of the low ropes, like, well, not really my friend, but like someone who's with me, but on the first part of the low ropes, he like the second bit, like the first part is a log that doesn't move or anything, you just walk across that balancing. The next part's a rope and you gotta push out on it. Well, there's a pole that separates them from each other, so you can climb around the pole without having to step on the ground. So you're still on the low rope, like course without touching the ground, trying to say, yeah, I did it all without touching the ground. He, after completing the first one, he'd climbed around the pole to the second one and had slipped and cut his leg before he even got like into any of the harder parts. He'd already slipped and cut his leg. It was pretty funny. And yeah, that was a funny thing. And our cabins were actually stables. They weren't even like cabins or anything. So they had the door. They had a door, but it opened up two parts. Not like horizontal. Not like you could open it one side, left side, right side. It was like you could open it from the top and the bottom. There was like a top and bottom part, like a stable type thing. We had like 6 bunk beds in there. It was all retarded. But yeah. And when we got in there, we're like unpack, and then we come back after lunch or stuff, and I'm just like, wait guys, whose undies are these? And there's like these random pair of undies in our room. We're just like, who the fuck undies are these? Everyone's just like throwing them around going, whose are these? And then we're like, oh, it must be someone who wasn't in the room at the time. It's like, oh, it must be his undies somehow got under my bed. And then he comes in later when I wasn't there, and they'll be like, it wasn't his undies. It wasn't his undies. And I was just like, holy shit, whose undies were they? So we shoved him down someone's shoe, and we're like, same guy who fell off the low ropes course. But we're like, yeah, let's shove him down his shoe. That'll be funny as fuck. And then, later on, he's like, what the fuck? What the heck is this in my shoe? And all this crap. Oh, it was funny. And in another stable, we tried to get as many people as we could in there, but not many people came in. We got like 20 or so in an area that had 6 bunks and 6 people and all luggage in there. We got about 20 people in, and some people got in trouble for having the girls in there, but we could have got way more in. It was just that no one else wanted to hop in there. It would have been funny as to see how many people we could get in one room at once. That would have been sick. But yeah, right here this bullshit just happened. I could have knifed him. Another part in this map game, I was like 1 or 2 kills off the V-side. At one point I was like pretty pissed because my aimer could have got this one dude. He didn't even see me, but for some reason it went directly behind him and 2 other people got me. But back to camp. So there's abseiling, there was low ropes, there was horse riding, orienteering, which was pretty fun if you like to exercise, which I do sometimes, and as a group in that, yeah, that was fun. Alright, it's like getting compass bearings and then running to another tree and then running to another tree and trying to get the best time. No one has ever beaten 1 hour for the time limit. The closest was 1 hour and 56 seconds to beat the whole challenge. We got it 1 hour and 2 minutes, so we were second. That sucks that we didn't get it or anything, but the team that got 1 hour and 56 must have been pretty pissed off that they didn't beat it in under the 1 hour mark. Okay, and there was also some own activity that was pretty boring, but what else was there?
Care package inbound.
2-way radio challenge, just like someone's challenge radio, and then everyone else is everything else, but everything else is as it is with the radio challenge. Someone's like a 4 crew man, they hit around the corner, we had to do challenges for them, and we're timed on this as well, and then we had to all run back and do this thing. And so we're all doing challenges, and the person who's doing the challenge, even though she'd been sitting in there doing nothing and just reading out questions to us, we had to all run back, and she, even though we're telling her to run back, she's just walking back slowly, not even trying, while we're getting timed, and we've just done all this like challenges for her, and she's just sitting there walking back slowly while we're trying to get the best time as we could. But that pissed me off quite a bit, because I was like, bitch, please, fuck you, you just done nothing, you should have at least helped some bit. But and the last one was some challenge course thing, which was alright, but not really that great. So the camp food was alright as well. Not the best I could bring have, but not the best you could have, but it was, yeah, alright. Okay, right there, you just saw my car exploded retardedly. The car, I got the final kill cam with the car, but it didn't even explode. Did you see it? It just like plops up and falls back down. No, car explosion. That was pretty funny. Okay, it's running over this first game. There's going to be a second match with me going 15-5, joining in late again on the map. Hijacked on TDM and coming back. I think my team was winning, but we came back for the win, and you're watching this right now. So the food on camp was alright. It wasn't the best. It could have been way better. We had like ice cream and that dessert, and for every single breakfast we had like cereal. It was either rice bubbles, cornflakes, or some stupid Sultana brand or some gay shit like that. And you could have had toast, which was what was it? It was the Outback bread that they make, whatever the hell that's called. Damper. That's what it's called. They had damper and only 1 egg and or like 2 pieces of bacon on your thing. It was bullshit. Like, even though I'd finished like the little bowl of cereal we got, I was pretty full after that, and eating the shitty damper that they had. I didn't really like it. And the 2 pieces of bacon. Other people were like, 2 pieces of bacon, this is bullshit, and getting all crazy and like, motherfucker, I don't want this shit. But yeah, and the lunchtime was like a hot dog for one of the days. I was like, far out, and all the shit. There was mechanical bull riding. I didn't go on it though. I was like too pussied for it. But yeah, someone beat all. There was like 5 levels or 4 levels. someone who actually bull rides in our like grade, someone who like, I don't know, must bull ride or something, he actually beat all the levels, which was pretty cool for him. And right at the end of the day, we had this third day, we had this challenge called the Amazing Race. We had to run from all these challenges and do stuff. That was real fun. The first one was eating 10 different foods or something. Yeah, 10 of us were chosen out of our group of 14, and someone had to spin a thing and eat what they got within a minute. And the funny thing is, there was like a minty, anchovies, dog food, olives, an onion, a wheat bix, ginger ale, like a cup of ginger ale. What else was there? There was something else. I don't know, everyone ate it too fast for me even to remember what they were. But I spun it, instantly locked onto the minty. I was like, yes, the minty! So I got to eat the minty, and that was pretty fun. Pretty funny. But you had to eat it in a minute, so you try and eat a minty in a minute is not possible. I had to swallow like 3/4 of the minty. I was like, okay, here it goes. Swallow the whole thing. But yeah, and then I was like telling everyone how hard it was to eat the minty, and they're like, shut the fuck up, I had to eat anchovies or dog food or all this shit, you're just complaining about eating a minty. And I was like, it's hard to eat a minty in a minute, man. You should try it, it's hard. And it's funny. But the next challenge was some gay poem writing. We have to make all these lines rhyme something. And then the third challenge was to either find a 1997 coin or to make 12 cans of soda, empty soda cans stack on top of each other. Cans of soft drink stack on top of each other, and we got 10 of them, which means we gave us a minute penalty at the end. And then the next step was to find all these random items like a stick, a flower, a notebook, a pen. Who brings a book on their camp anyway? But I had one just in case for something stupid like this, and lucky I did because we needed it. We had all that, and that was an easy challenge because everyone had something. The next one was the next challenge. It was like some miming thing. We had to charades type thing. We had to get 25 points for that. We got that so easy, our team. We were there for like I wouldn't mean 2 minutes, probably like 10 minutes, and we gone instantly. Because it's 30 seconds, we probably got like, yeah, 10 minutes. Probably like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah. I would say 5 minutes. We got them all through. And then the second last one was puzzle problem solving type things, like questions they give you, like Tom's mother has like 3 daughters, Anna something, Anna Jane, and who was the third, has 3 children. Who was the third children's name? It's Tom's mother. But that's like stuff like that, kind of easy things. And there was another one was like, how do you make new wood into one word? And how do you make new wood into one word? So if you read it somewhere, you have to like make them into one word, so you have to rearrange it into one word, like new word or something. I don't know, some word that would equal new wood. But yeah, that's because they can't actually read the question, and I'm just saying it out loud. Jay, Jesus.
Write it in the description.
Never. Wait a minute. I know. I got another recording. Jay. I do. Anyway, back on the subject. So you got to make new wood 2 words into one word. Yeah, I figured it out. The way to do it is just to rearrange it, because new wood is one word rearranged. And the rest of my team's like, dude, I'm retarded. That's not how you do it. I'm like, look at it. That's how you do it. And yeah, we got that one. We did that challenge, and the last one was a pool one. The person who was supposed to carry a pillow or something into the pool, across the pool, they weren't allowed to get into the water. Someone was supposed to get in the water, carry on top of them so they didn't get wet, and then get onto the pool, the other side of the pool. The idiot just jumps in. She's just like, I'm a carrier, I'll jump in. And then we're like, no, don't. But then it's too late. She's already jumped in, and when you get wet as a carrier, you're not allowed to be a carrier again. So she was our lightest person too, so she was our carrier and it was gone, and then we had to get someone else to do it, and it was pretty easy. But in the end, the whole camp thing was alright. Just some idiot Avenger Pro turned on the first night, turned the aircon to full blast. Mind you, full blast, like freezing cold in the outback. It's probably already goes down to like 15 degrees. But they put it on full blast, like freezing cold, and my lips are like destroyed, like wind chafe burn. It was like 1 degree in that thing, and I was like, oh my god. And everyone's just like, after at breakfast, we're like, guys, that aircon was so freezing. We're all like, yeah, it was terrible. And I'm just like, well, you're the idiots who turned it on and didn't want to turn it off, so I'm blaming all yous. But that's that. This is commentary's gone like for 16 minutes almost. This is crazy. That's basically my camp experience. New videos will be up regularly for me is every 2 days. I try and get it every 2, maybe every 1 if it's a good video and I want to get it up. Then like a new game or something, like could go hopefully every 1 day, but that's in like a month. But yeah, so every 2 days there'll be like a video. This is today's, Sunday will be the next one, or Monday, I don't know. But see you later guys, and rate, comment, subscribe if you liked this, and I'll see you on my next video.